Everybody knew what was going to happen. But yet they kept pushing. They kept trying to shove me in that little hole, in that little prison that they call a reality. And they kept shoving me there. They kept pushing me there. They kept trying to break me. They kept trying to manipulate me to their will, to their tiny little games. But guess what? I broke free. I broke free of their little games. I broke free of their little torment sessions, their little, you know, their little, should I say, hand-me-downs, so to speak. You know, I broke through all that. I finally broke through the impenetrable wall that they literally have been holding up to protect themselves from me, protect themselves from the monster that they themselves had created. And just like when they tried to break me, when they tried to destroy me, when they tried to literally make me into a steaming pile of nothing, I came out. I came out bigger, I came out better, and I came out more confident, more unstoppable. You see, now I'm the force that they always fear. I'm the force that they always cringe at. You know, I'm the type of guy that, probably would not want to invite to Mother's Christmas party or to, daughter's or father's birthday parties, No, I'm not like that. I'm not the partying type of guy. I'm just the type of guy that gets things done, that accomplishes things, that goes through places that would make a normal person cringe, that would make a normal person crumble at the sight of it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I have become the very monster, the very thing that people fear, people are afraid of. And the funny thing about it is, they never see it coming till it's too late. Then there's no going back. No, no, no. There's no going back. There's no going back to the way things were, reverting. No. Change things forever. We've molded things. We've improved things 10 times faster, 10 times harder, and more advanced than the world could ever Ever think about it. We've all become the very stuff of nightmares. The very monsters that people fear when they're sleeping at night. We've become the very monsters that when the lights shut off, we stand right there, waiting, watching, gawking and laughing at them as they fall over their faces. You see, the world tried to break me. The world tried to destroy me. The world tried to redefine me. I simply took their little calmly made plan and flipped it in on itself, and boom, look at it go. Isn't it grand? Isn't it grand to be the monarch of your life for the very first time? Isn't it grand to wake up every morning and say, you know what? Today is going to be a day of redemption, a day of reckoning, a day that you rise up from the ashes, shed those chains that bind you, and become a totally different monster. Become a totally different thing. And you know what the world's going to do? They're going to drop their jaws, is what they're going to do. They're going to be shocked and amazed at what they've created. Because after all, this wasn't one of your choosing, was it? No, it wasn't. It was something that they pushed you into. It was something that they forced you into. It was something that they literally made you rise up from. And now look at you. Now look at what you've created. You've created something that the world is afraid of. Because they're afraid of your potential. They're afraid of what you can do. They're afraid of what you can really become. What you can really do. That's what they're afraid of. Because people sit in their cushy little jobs, their cushy little offices, mundane little homes, thinking, nothing could happen to me. Nothing could get me. Little do they know that there's all kinds of sharks waiting right by their door. And the world doesn't know it. You see, I picked up a quote from a well-known YouTuber. And he said something to this effect. He said, you know what? Bad people are like worms. They could only feed on the apple for so long. And then when they're getting plump and juicy and they're getting fat, they don't realize exactly how many crows are waiting for them when they come out of that apple. When it starts to become rotten, when it starts to become unbearable, then and only then will that juicy caterpillar ready to come out. And then the crows will pick it apart, destroy it, and it becomes something else, something entirely that you didn't expect. You see, we live life very unpredictable. That's what we thrive on. That's what I thrive on. Unpredictability. Think about it. You see, I didn't get pushed into this darkness by choice. I got shoved into this darkness through pain, through suffering, and through hurt. Well, guess what? I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm not going to hurt anymore. Because I'm going to take their little dinky little plan and flip it over on itself. And then guess what? Instead of being the victim, I'm going to turn around and be the victor. Instead of being the person scared, cowering in fear, I'm going to be the one standing in the forefront. And people are going to be at my feet, begging for me to stop. But am I going to stop? No. Because guess what? They never showed me mercy. They never showed me compassion. They never showed me caring when they were doing it to me, right? When it was going on with me. Nobody cared. Nobody showed compassion. The world's not like that. The world is ruthless. The world is cold. You've got to show them what type of person you really can be. What type of monster you can really create. Let the light shine in, and let that, whatever it is that you decide to be, let it be your sword. And let your confidence and your unstoppable will be your shield and armor. Turn their plans on against each other. Flip it over. Upset the established order. And watch the miracle of chaos happen. Without you even lifting a finger. You see, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve, that's all. You know, the stuff that I'm saying right now may seem like nonsense and useless dribble. But think about it logically. Maybe it sounds like nonsense to you because you're the only one that's hearing it from me. You're the only one that's hearing it from a sound mind and body, right? Because it's something that you've never heard before. It's something that you've never seen before. It's something that you've never experienced before, and it scares you. And therefore you say, oh, this guy's crazy. This guy's loony. Well, you wouldn't be far from the truth. I am crazy. I am loony. But I do know where I'm going. I do know where I've been. And I do know where I'm going to be. Because I have faith in myself and in my ability to keep going. And in my sure will. I'm going to win the game. I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to come in second. No. I'm always 100% going to come in first because I have an advantage that nobody has. I have something that is a rarity in this world. Do you know what that is? Hope. Hope is the greatest thing that the world can ever offer you. But it's not going to be just given. No. You have to go out and get it. You have to go out and take it. You have to go out and claim it for yourself. See, not everything in this world is going to be given to you. Not everything in this world is going to be just handed to you and say, here you go. Here you go. No. You have to work through blood, sweat, and tears. And you have to work your collective ass off in order to even make a dent in this world. Because the dent that you're making, it's not for your mommy, not for your daddy, not for your sisters, not for your brothers, not for anybody, but for you and for you alone. Because this path of life is yours. You decide how to take you. You have to decide on how you want to claim it. You just have to decide on how you want to tackle this. Do you want to consume the beast, or do you want to let the beast consume you? That's the question I'm going to just let you sit with for a while. I'm going to let that hang in the air for a little while. In the meantime, I'm going to go and maybe, I don't know, create some more chaos somewhere. I mean, I don't know. It's been a while since I've opened up the tombs anyway. Maybe I can view some more grave sites. Maybe I can find some infinite horrors. Some infinite possibilities. Maybe some promise in a world that few people understand. Maybe gifts come my way. No one knows for sure, right? Life is unpredictable, but yet beneficial when used correctly. Life is full of blessings. Life is full of promise. But be warned. Do not be so accustomed to your own comfort, because your own comfort can be swiftly ripped away. You can be reduced down to the cinder, only to be reborn in to what you know today. For tomorrow is gone, and it cannot be recovered. But the resilience of today is still alive and still remains. And I will leave you with this. Covet what you have. Protect it. For it will be the key to your own stability. And that's all I have to say.